Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be taking on Mr. Beast. He's like a YouTuber, I think. He's a pretty cool guy. So I relate, you know, being a YouTuber myself. And obviously, I think he's like the biggest YouTuber in the world, or he was at one point at least. So he's pretty good at chess as well. An 1100. So let's just try and develop our pieces and show some respect. So if here, and the pawn push threatens to trap the bishop, but then we take. So we're not quite getting trapped, but maybe we just want to take. So I don't want to give him this free expansion of the pawns with tempo. Well, that's an odd move. I guess it's threatening this pawn. We can throw in check and then defend the pawn. I mean, surely you take with the bishop there, because no, Mr. Beast can't castle, so that's one advantage we've got. Where did that bishop come from? Oh, he was there. Okay, I didn't see the bishop, clearly. It was just lurking in this little cubby hole. So this is going to be a game of how to beat Mr. Beast down a piece, alright? So now we're going to have to really start showing some respect. We're going to get serious now, guys. We're going to start thinking about diagonals and stuff. So this diagonal's strong, so we're going to need to close it off with moves like this. Looking at this square, I'm getting deadly serious now, guys, right? So, how do we want to get out? We want to get our queen in. Maybe we want to create some alignment issues with the rook and queen. What about this here? Then queen takes pawn at the end. This diagonal is extremely strong for our opponent, so let's get the queen into the game. So if here, and pull back, we're not getting trapped. Okay, so that seems like a little bit overextended. We want to close off this beautiful diagonal for our opponent. But luckily they've done it. They've done it for us. They've just closed off the diagonal. So what about this pawn push? Put some pressure here. This knight could maybe go here though, and we don't want trades, so maybe if here, we could go like that, but then we take. And if they go anywhere else, we take the bishop. Now this looks very odd, pinning our queen on this diagonal, but let's try it. It's a bit funky, you know? Okay, so they defend this pawn. What about this? How about this? If they take, we take, threatening the rook. I like it. So now we've got 3 pieces on this square. And they've got 1, 2, 3 defenders. So if we can dislodge this queen somehow, or dislodge this pawn. About here. Takes. Let's bring the rook involved. Get it involved. Because now there's this. Well. Here, if takes, we take. We move the knight, this is even more of a threat. But we can't really move the knight anywhere. If we take, but then they take with a queen. No, they can't take with a queen, can they? Yeah, they take with the pawn though, and then this is no longer a fork. But now the bishop's trapped in, so I guess it's take our small victories, don't we? So if here, we'd like to create an alignment issue with the, just noting guys, the king and queen are on the same file, alright? So if we can get our rook and ram it down the throat, we'll be very happy. So we want to push these pawns in the center, but we can't quite do it. So let's just bring the queen back and start progressing like this. Guys, is there a block? No. So we were a bit cocky there early on. I've just been playing some 10-second chess, so my mind's a bit scattered after that. We're getting a bit cocky and we lost a piece early on, but we've tried to solidify there. and we just waited for the opportunity, and we saw an alignment issue with the king and queen. First of all, they were on the same file, and then we saw them on the same diagonal, and we took advantage of that with the pinning the queen to the king. So now, to clarify the position and see this game through, we just want to open up the center, right? So we can get our rook and queen come in working together. So there's this check. Looks pretty natural. And then maybe here to try and come in. So we've got this check. Defended twice. So we can do this, threatening this, right? We've got to still watch out for checks. He might have the odd check. So we've got this, forking the king and the rook. And now this pawn should just promote. Should be some tactics here to promote this pawn. So if we just clear the path for the pawn. Okay, so we can hit the rook on the way. So if we bring an extra piece to reinforce on this file next to the pawn, then we can... Well, I was thinking do a sacrifice. No, I don't sacrifice yet. Let's give a check. And then do this. Trade off the rook, and then we'll be able to promote the pawn. Okay. I guess we just take the rook. And then we fork the remaining bishops. And this is a pretty dire spot. Rolled Mr. B. So now we promote with check. And this should be mate coming up here. Okay, so that's how you beat Mr. Beast, guys. We let him make a mistake. We made a mistake early on, but then we solidified, let them make a mistake, and then we sort of capitalized on that and traded down pieces and got a nice little checkmate there. So I hope that helps in beating Mr. Beast. Cheers.